Let us have a little chat on paradigms. What is a paradigm? Why do we have to know it? And why and how do we use it to improve the quality of our lives? To change our paradigm, you don't work on your old paradigm. You create a new paradigm to replace the old. Hi, my name is Anton Bennink, and as a Procter Gallagher consultant, I run this Freedom Lifestyle show on my YouTube channel so that I can share with you who is interested to improving the quality of your life that which I learn on my journey, and I hope to be of value. Buckminster Fuller put it fascinatingly. He said, to change the existing reality, you don't fight the old, but you create a new model that makes the old model obsolete. We have to create something new to replace the old thing. Perhaps you've realized and you've practiced and you've actually experienced in life how difficult it is to change or to break a bad habit, to break the habit of smoking, to break the habit of eating your problems away, to break the habit of spending money all the time everywhere that you go. And that is because when we break a habit, we work against the law. We work against the law of vacuum prosperity. The law of vacuum prosperity basically states that whenever there is something empty in our life, it has to get filled up. And that goes automatically, like by law. Literally, Bob Proctor tells a story where he uses an example of somebody that he knows that he visited in their house, and she was complaining about ugly drapes in front of her windows. And Bob Proctor was like, all right, just take them down. You don't hate them enough because they're still hanging there. Once you take them down, very soon there will be new drapes in your living room, because you're not going to want to live in a fishbowl for too long, and you're not going to enjoy that. So the law of vacuum prosperity will make sure that very soon there will be new drapes when the old ones are gone. But you first have to get rid of the old and you have to replace it with something new. You have to make space for that what it is that you want. You have to make space for that new habitual behavior. So when you try to break a habitual behavior, you're going to constantly struggle, because when you want to break a behavior, there's not going to be anything instead of that behavior. So once you want to start changing your paradigm, breaking it is really difficult. But when you identify a part of your paradigm that you want to change, and you identify something that you could replace the old paradigm with, it's actually going to be quite easy. So it didn't take long for this lady to have new drapes in her living room. And not so much later, Bob Proctor came to visit again, and like the whole house was empty. And she was like, an empty house? How do you mean an empty? Where do we sit? Why is this room empty? She's like, well, that's where my baby grand piano is going to be. And for not too long later, there was a piano there. It is by law that that which is empty and has a desired thing to be put there, that it will come. But we have to be aware of this. We have to be aware that as long as the old is there and we don't have something to replace the old with, it's going to be very hard to just break the old. We have to create a new model that makes the old model obsolete, as Buckminster Fuller put it. Let's dive into a little bit deeper into paradigms, because our paradigm is that area, that thing that almost exclusively controls our habitual behavior, and almost all our behavior is habitual. So when we want to change our results, we tend to want to change our behavior. But when we change our behavior without changing the mental program that runs in our subconscious mind that almost exclusively controls our habitual behavior, we're going to fall back into the old behavior because we haven't created a new program that makes the old program obsolete. We have to create a new program, a new idea, a new habit in our habitual behavior. But to create that new habit, we first have to change our paradigm. We first have to change that little software code ingrained in our subconscious mind. Otherwise, we fall back into our old behavior. And we don't want that because we want different results. We want to improve the quality of our lives. We want to live in abundance. We want to be happy, healthy, and wealthy every day. And even in the days that we might feel stuck or that we might be struggling, even those days, we want to feel happy, healthy, and wealthy about the day not going exactly the way that you want it to go, because then you can learn from it. It's all about perception. It's all about paradigms. It's all about using the higher faculties of our mind to the best of our ability and developing them to the best of our ability. As Steve Bow put it so beautifully, God's gift to us is more talent and ability than we can ever hope to use in our lifetime. Our gift to God is to utilize as much of this talent and ability as we can in this lifetime. So it is up to you and me to create a new paradigm, to replace the old, a new paradigm that makes the old obsolete, so that we can truly start to tap into that infinite potential that we've got within us. We got to start looking at things in a different way. When you start to change the way you look at something, the thing you look at changes, is what Wayne Dyer already told us. So we got to think, what is it that we want from life? And what is it that is a habitual behavior that can help us receive that which we want out of life? And how do we receive? By giving. Willingly give and graciously receive. So what habitual behavior do we need that giving a certain thing becomes a habitual behavior so that we can receive that which we really want? And once we've identified that habitual behavior of giving of your love, giving of your attention, giving of your money, that which you give, you will receive. Do you want more money? Give more money. Do you want more love? Give more love. Do you want more health? Give more health. Figure out a way. How can you give that which you want? And once you've identified that new habit that you need, we need to reprogram the paradigm. We need to build a new paradigm that makes the old paradigm obsolete. So we have to start programming our subconscious mind consciously. Bring conscious awareness back to everything that we do throughout the day. 96 to 98% of everything we do throughout the day goes automatic. We don't have to think about it. Bring your awareness back to that. What is it that you do on a minute-to-minute, hour-to-hour, day-to-day basis that you almost don't think about anymore, that goes automatically? And what are those things that are unproductive that you can turn into productive habits? Those ideas surrounding those productive habits, we want to start programming in our subconscious mind so that we create a new paradigm that makes the old paradigm obsolete, and that now we've got a paradigm that actually pulls us towards the results that we want out of life. I understand that this might sound a little bit complex, and how do I do that? How do I reprogram my mind? How do I get into this? And how do I actually start to achieve my goals and live my dreams? I would love to help you go deeper, hold you by the hand, and take you through a program that is truly life transforming. You can sign up for a free strategy call where I'll help you on first identify what it is that you really want out of life, and then put you on the path to how you can achieve it. You can go to www.tir-coaching.com or click on the link in the description below. And please, by the way, if you have any beneficiary comments or would like to add something about what I've been talking about today, leave it in the comments below. I'm looking forward to it. But for today, I wish you a lovely day and a lovely change from 2022 to 2023. What are your goals for the coming year?